Hey, what's going on YouTube? Smooth Flipper here. Today is September 6th. It's currently 1:55 p.m. I'm in the parking lot right now at a Starbucks, and I just picked up a ton of phones. Met different people at the same Starbucks to save myself gas and money and time. So, quick tip there: meet at one spot and have everybody come to you. But this video is going to be titled how to make a deal or how to negotiate. Just been getting tons and tons of messages from people who just can't make deals, who can't appraise right and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over a couple of tips for you guys to help you guys out. So section 3 of the course goes over negotiating detail, but I'm gonna hit a couple points for you guys for this video. So my number one tip for you guys would be when someone messages you with phones and people message you with all kind of different devices that they want you to buy. Once you have made the appraisal, once you have went on to eBay to see what these phones are going for and to make an offer. Once you have given them that offer, be firm. Be as firm as possible. So if I get a lot of messages where people say, I'll say, hey, look, I'll give you $100 for your phone. They say 120, or they'll say, meet me in the middle at 110, and I don't budge. I do not budge because that's money in your pocket. That's $10-20 in your pocket, and at the same time, people are messaging you for a reason. If they want to sell their phone for top dollar, then they know they could sell it themselves. So when they message you, they're kind of in need of money. So you got to be firm as possible until it's just like they're walking away from you, and you're like, okay, hold on, I'll do 110. Sorry, that's on my eye. I'll do 110. That's the only time you should be like, okay. But you made that appraisal already. You spend $100. You already have a set profit in mind. Okay, I spent $100. I want to make 70. Now, if this guy who's selling me the phone is cutting my profit down to 50, then me personally, I'm not happy with that. So I'm gonna be firm as possible. You wanna win the battle. You are already in control because they came to you. They came to your ad. They wrote you a message. They already showed you that, hey, you're in control with this price. I'm just here to kind of, I'm gonna obviously try to get as much as I can out of it as a seller who's selling you this phone, but I'll take $20 less. So that's tip number one, is that be firm on price. Tip number 2 is to take advantage of people's ignorance in phones. So you're going to come across a lot of people who don't know about their phone too much. That doesn't necessarily mean they stole it or anything. Some people just get phones and don't know anything, but they know it's an iPhone. They know, okay, this is a Galaxy. They don't know the specs. They don't know. They know what carrier they went with, but they don't know the specs. Just right now, I'll show you guys right now. Let me see. I bought a 7 Plus. It's not a 7 Plus. I bought a 7 Plus today, right? And the guy had told me when he replied to my ad that he had a 7 Plus, and it was 256 gigabytes. But it had a bad ESN, so I offered him 200, right? And we met up and everything. So we met up. Took me time to meet up. So since he didn't do his homework to check with how many gigabytes it was, I found out it was 128. If you guys can see that, it's 128, and I made a lower offer. I still could have made money with the $200 offer with the 128. I looked it up already. I still could have made 150 off the phone. Easily could have made that. But I know that he's there. He came to me. He's already looking for money. to be put in his hand in exchange for a phone. So he's gonna take it. So I offered him 160 for it. I took 40 bucks off of it, which I can add to profit now. So I took advantage of you know, him not doing his homework, and I did my homework. So I said, look, you said it was a 256 gigabyte iPhone. It's not. It's 128. Still, you know, it's a big difference. He goes, yeah, I know, I understand. So I said, look, I can give you 160 for it. And, you know, no hesitation. He was like, okay, that's fine. Gave him 160. And now I just added 40 bucks to my profit. So that's tip number 2, is to take advantage of people's mistakes. You know, I've had times where somebody said they had a 6 Plus, and when in reality I looked at the phone, and it had an S on the back. You know, it had an S on the back, just like that one. That means it's a 6S Plus. So I appraised the 6 Plus, and obviously a 6S Plus is a lot more. So I appraised it, and just pretended like it was a 6 Plus. Like, oh, okay, nice. All right, I'll give you 150 for it. Okay, cool. And they don't know that their phone is worth 300 plus. So taking advantage of people who don't know too much about phones is step number 2 as far as negotiating. You can get a lot of deals like that. I've gotten a lot of deals like that, and you just got to be on your toes when it comes to you not screwing up the deal, and you not saying, oh man, this is really a 6 Plus, and I appraised a 6S Plus. You don't want to do that. So yes, step number 2, or tip number 2, would be to take advantage. Tip number 3, final tip of the video, would be face-to-face negotiating. Is crucial. It's very crucial. You can make so many deals when you're face-to-face with the person. So over the phone, over the internet, you know, they're firm. And okay, so let's say I get the phone. I'm like, okay, the phone is nice, you know. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at it just like this. Oh, look, there's a mark. Find as many bad things you can about the phone, even if it doesn't really make a difference and doesn't really, you know, change the fact that you can still sell it for that price. Say as much stuff as you can say bad or negative about the phone. The phone has a scratch on the back. Oh, I didn't see this little mark here. You didn't mention the crack or the scratch. You didn't mention this. You didn't mention that. So you're making them think, dang, this phone isn't really as worth of what I thought it was worth. You know, we agreed to 150. But look, since all these scratches are on here, the camera's a little blurry. How about 130 or 125? Do that. Stuff like that works, guys. Stuff like that works. Do not be afraid to negotiate in person. You know, if you want to do this, you got to be firm. You got to be confident in your price. If you you know, go to them with confidence and say, look, the phone has scratches on it. I showed you the scratches. We established that yes, it does have scratches on it. I know I offered 150, but those scratches are going to take down the value of the phone. So I could do 125 right now, cash. So now you're putting it back into them, and people are like, when you're negotiating and you've been doing it for a while, you know how to do it. People who are selling you the stuff, they don't really know how to negotiate and stuff. So a lot of times they just say, oh, okay, yeah. They just want the money. So an easy way to get $20, $30 off is to make as many bad, negative comments about the phone. Even though you want it, make as many negative and bad comments about the phone. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's going on 10 minutes. I talked for so long, but hopefully I gave you guys enough information. You know, it was kind of brief, but hopefully I went in detail for you guys. If you like the video, drop a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and check out the Facebook group, man. Check out the Facebook group. A lot of people are succeeding at this. It's crazy how many people are succeeding. People who have just started are already making, you know, 300 bucks a week. That's a start, man. You know, that's 300 bucks you didn't have in your pocket last month that you're making now. So make that change, guys. You know, you just don't do it. Do it for you, man. Do it for you guys. People who are watching these videos, you obviously want to become successful. So make that step in the right direction, and, you know, don't look back. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.